Hey guys!
Hey guys!
We're back with another Sci-Fi Friday review, this time reviewing the sci-fi original series Z-Nation Season 3, Episode 3, titled Murphy's Miracle. If you haven't seen it yet and you want to avoid any spoilers, skip this video and come back later because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler. One thing we noticed in tonight's episode is last season they did like these special zombies. That was one of the themes.
Yeah, like nuclear zombies.
Yeah, like
alien zombies.
Like the blaster zombies, the plant zombies. There was this theme of a special variety of zombie all last season, throughout the entire season.
Yeah.
This season, it seems like they're almost doing like special humans. Like we have the Enders, we had 5K. In this episode, we had the Postman.
Yes.
Who he killed all the people in this town because he felt isolated and nobody really paid attention to him.
He was a psychopath and took advantage of the apocalypse.
Yeah, and so he shot everybody in the heart. And throughout his whole story, the result of it is we get that zombies actually have a soul.
Yeah, they still retain part of their soul. So these zombies that were killed by him are now going after him to the exclusion of almost anything else, with the exception of raw brain thrown at them.
Right. Just that line from Warren to Dr. Sun. So, zombies don't have a soul. Well, then why do we show mercy?
Yeah, why do we give them mercy?
I'm like, oh, I get it now. Like the whole, I'm like, all right, I see what they're doing here. I want to know how they explain it.
How are they going to tie it together?
And I'm totally satisfied with the explanation. I thought it was great.
And I hope this is a trend, and it's not just something that we've noticed that wasn't intentional at all. Because I really enjoyed picking up a new zombie every week, and now I'm really looking forward. Like next episode, I'm going to be like, well, which one's the special human?
Yeah. And also, I think 10K is almost like a special. He's a special blended zombie, because that's what the people who Murphy bites, they're blenders or blender zombies or whatever that they're calling, blend something or other. And 10K, he seems the most resistant to Murphy's will than anybody else Murphy's ever turned. Yeah. And I want an explanation for that. Could it just be that 10K always hated Murphy, and so it's just not quite as powerful over him as it is on everybody else?
Could it be bite location? He bites everybody on the cheek, but he bit 10K on the back of his neck, and I kind of think he did it to mess with him.
Well, he did it to hide the bite.
Yeah,
so
to hide
10K
the bite,
wouldn't know.
yeah. But I think it's to mess with him, because 10K keeps checking his cheeks, and I'm like, I think he bit him on the back of the neck just to mess with him so that he wouldn't feel the bite and be like, why am I following all his rules? I'm not bit. Yeah. Like, he totally did it to mess with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they really didn't like each other last season.
But I think 10K at the beginning of this episode had no idea he was bit. Right. I think he knows now. Yeah, by the end of this episode, I think he's figured it out.
Yeah. I think he's going to be looking for the bite probably next episode. Yeah. And he's going to find it and he's going to be super pissed. And I don't know. I want 10K to be able to defeat Murphy's will. Yeah, that's the one thing I want out of this season.
Maybe once he realizes he's bit, he'll be able to defy Murphy. Just the knowledge that he is bit will give him the power to defy him.
I think it's going to have something to do with 5K, actually. We said after the premiere, we really hope 5K comes back. I think he's going to, and I think 10K's kind of affection for 5K is going to supersede Murphy's will.
Ooh, that would be really cool.
That's really the direction I want it to go. We also got a possible hint at maybe a Dr. Sun Addison Carver rivalry. I really hope we do get that, because that's a fight that I want to see throw down. Yeah. Like, because they're both totally badass. Yeah. And just to have them finally have it out and put aside any differences they may have.
And we got some more Citizen Z in this episode, and there's a really great dynamic between Citizen Z and Kaya. Like, she's kind of pushing him to get back on the air, and he's resisting that, and then he finds out that they're really low on food, and so it's like they're pushing each other to survive. Because she's like, oh yeah, it's no big deal. Like, that's just what happens. I'm sorry we're so low on food. And he's like, no. Come on. We're gonna get the food.
Yeah. And I think one of the best scenes in the episode is when Kaya is trying to make the radio work, and he's like, nobody's broadcasting what you're doing. It's totally in vain. And then the music comes through, and he's like, oh, that's really sad. And she's like, oh, it's really beautiful. And so they kind of share this moment, and then Addie comes through.
Yes.
And he's like, Addie! And Kaya's like, who's Addie? and just I think all of these things, it took all of that to really get Citizen Z motivated again.
Yeah, it's like he hadn't heard from Operation Bite Mark in so long that he just assumed they were all dead. And now that he has confirmation that they're not, it's like now that kind of lit the fire. That and them and Kaya's family running out of food kind of lit the fire under his butt to get back on the air. Like, get back, get the station going again, and get broadcasting.
Out of the new characters we've gotten this season, who do you like better, Kaya or Dr. Sun?
Kaya.
Kaya, hands down.
Kaya. Like, if
Dr. Sun?
If Dr. Sun had died in this episode, because it kind of looked like she might, it was touch and go there for a little bit. I was like, yeah, I'm fine as long as Kaya survives. Like, I'm good, whatever.
Yeah, I'll be pretty wrecked if Kaya dies. I won't like that.
I like Kaya.
Yeah.
And I like her, is it her grandparents?
Yeah,
I like her grandparents.
Awesome.
Like, they can't die either.
I feel like the grandma's smoking under the covers when they're going back to the base. I thought it was awesome. Yes. It was hilarious.
Yeah, like, that whole unit, those three. Like, I'd be really sad if any of them died.
Yeah.
But, like, any of the other people that aren't the main cast, whatever.
Like, I fully expected when Kaya lifted the blanket to check on her grandma, I fully expected her to be a Z. I was like, here we go, jump scare. No, awesome, excellent, fantastic.
Just smoking with the dog.
Yeah. Okay, Easter eggs that we caught this week. If you caught anything else, let us know down in the comments. But Easter eggs we caught this week. Follow me if you want to live. Call back to Terminator, in which the line is, come with me if you want to live.
But it's close enough that you, like, as soon as we heard it, we're like, oh!
Yeah.
Like, it's close enough.
Yeah. So, little nod to Terminator there. And the other one was walkers. The postman, he's like, those walkers over there, don't worry about them, they're not a problem. Or something like that, they're really slow.
And it's time for our zombie kill of the week, and it's going today to Hector with the canceled stamp.
Yes.
That was awesome. That whole scene with the flashlight strobing and everything, the whole thing was amazing. Like, all those kills were great, but none of them topped the canceled stamp.
Like, I love he beats the head in and then leaves the canceled stamp in the hole in the zombie's
in the
head.
bush of the zombie head.
Which I thought it was fantastic. Definitive zombie kill of the week.
Yes.
And maybe here in episode 3, zombie kill of the year. Maybe. And if you want some more Z Nation fandom awesomeness, there is a fantastic Z Nation fan group on Facebook, the link to which will be down in the description. Okay, that's it for this review. If you have anything to add, let us know down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please tell us by dropping a like on it and subscribe for more reviews.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.